Did you know dogs can understand up to 250 words and gestures? A fascinating fact to start our journey into canine comprehension. Dogs, our furry friends, are not just adorable, they're also incredibly intelligent. Their ability to grasp our language and understand our commands goes far beyond a simple sit or stay. It's an intricate web of communication that we've woven with them over thousands of years. Think of it this way, when you're teaching a dog a new trick, you're not just training it to perform a task. You're actually communicating with it, forming a bond that transcends species. This is a testament to their impressive cognitive abilities. They're able to interpret our words, our tone of voice, and even our body language to understand what we want from them. This cognitive prowess doesn't just make dogs great pets, it also makes them invaluable as service animals. Dogs can be trained to assist individuals with disabilities, performing tasks that increase independence and improve quality of life. And it's all possible because of their ability to comprehend our language and gestures. But that's not all. Dogs don't just understand our commands, they also understand our emotions. Ever noticed how your dog seems to know when you're upset or stressed? That's because they're tuned into our feelings. They can sense when something's off, and often, they'll do their best to comfort us. It's a level of empathy that's truly remarkable and something that further cements the bond between humans and dogs. In essence, the language of dogs is a language of connection, of empathy, of understanding. They might not be able to speak our language, but they certainly know how to communicate with us. And it's this ability that makes them such extraordinary companions. So next time you speak to your dog, remember they might understand more than you think. Imagine being able to locate the source of a sound in just 0.06 of a second. That's exactly what our canine companions can do. Dogs possess a remarkable sense of hearing that far surpasses our own. They can pick up on sounds from a distance 4 times greater than we can. Imagine you're sitting in a quiet room and you hear a faint sound. You might strain your ears trying to figure out what it is and where it's coming from. Now imagine being a dog in the same situation. That faint sound is probably as clear as a bell, and they've already pinpointed exactly where it's coming from. That's the power of a dog's hearing. This extraordinary hearing ability isn't just about volume and distance, it's also about variety. Dogs can hear a wider range of frequencies than humans. While we can only hear sounds up to 20 kHz, dogs can hear up to 65 kHz. It's like they have their own private soundtrack to the world that we can't even begin to fathom. But dogs' amazing sensory abilities don't stop at their ears. Have you ever taken a close look at a dog's nose? If you have, you might have noticed that it has a pattern of ridges and dimples. This pattern isn't just for show, it's as unique as a human fingerprint. In fact, it's so unique that it could be used to identify individual dogs. Think about that for a moment. Not only do dogs have super hearing, they also have their own unique identifiers right on their noses. It's like they're living, breathing, barking superheroes, with powers that we can only dream of. From their ability to hear a pin drop from the other side of the house to the unique patterns on their noses, dogs never cease to amaze us with their sensory abilities. They navigate the world in ways that we can only begin to understand, using senses that are far more powerful than our own. So the next time you see a dog, take a moment to appreciate just how extraordinary they really are. From their super hearing to their unique nose prints, dogs are truly fascinating creatures. Ever wondered how many bones a dog has? 319, that's 112 more than a human. Dogs' skeletons are a marvel in themselves, providing the framework that enables their agility, speed, and power. From the smallest Chihuahua to the largest Great Dane, this complex bone structure supports them in all their canine adventures. Now let's shift gears and talk about a fascinating part of a dog's anatomy that gives them a superpower: the ability to see in the dark. A special membrane in their eyes, known as the tapetum lucidum, reflects light back through the retina, enhancing their night vision. This means your furry friend can spot that squirrel on a moonlit night, even when you're left squinting in the darkness. But it's not all about what dogs can do that we can't. Sometimes it's about what they don't do. Consider the Basenji, a unique breed that's known as the barkless dog. Instead of barking, Basenjis produce a range of sounds, from yodels to howls, to communicate. This doesn't mean they're silent, oh no. They have a diverse vocal repertoire that's every bit as expressive as the barks, growls, and whines of other breeds. So, whether it's the intricate bone structure that enables a dog to run at full speed, the special membrane that lets them see in the dark, or a unique vocal style that sets a breed apart, the anatomy and abilities of dogs are as varied as the breeds themselves. These fascinating facts remind us that dogs, our faithful companions, have evolved in ways that perfectly equip them for their lives alongside us humans. Whether it's seeing in the pitch black or silently communicating, dogs have some amazing abilities. Did you know puppies are born blind and deaf? Their senses start to develop in the second or third week of life. Now isn't that something? Imagine coming into the world not being able to see or hear anything. Yet that's precisely the world every puppy is born into. It's not until the second or third week of their life that their senses start to awaken. It's like they're slowly being introduced to the world, one sense at a time. The first sense to kick in is touch. Almost immediately after birth, puppies can feel their mother's warmth and the touch of their siblings. They move around by instinct, seeking warmth and nourishment, guided solely by their sense of touch. Next comes the sense of smell, a dog's most powerful sense. By their third week, puppies begin to recognize their mother's scent, even distinguishing it from others. This sense of smell will only become more refined as they grow, reaching a level of sensitivity that is simply beyond our human comprehension. Their eyes start to open around the same time, although their vision is initially quite blurry. They may not be able to make out details, but they can distinguish between light and dark. Over the next few weeks, their sight will continue to improve. It's not until about the third week that puppies begin to hear. Imagine that 3 weeks into life and they're hearing their mother's bark or the rustling of leaves for the very first time. And with their senses awakened, the puppies are ready for the next stage of their life. They begin exploring their surroundings, learning to walk and starting to play with their siblings. It's a time of rapid learning and development. In a matter of weeks, these tiny, blind and deaf creatures transform into lively, playful puppies. They grow rapidly, both physically and mentally, learning new things every day. And this, my friends, is just the beginning. From these humble beginnings, puppies quickly grow and develop into our faithful companions. They continue to learn, adapt, and surprise us with their intelligence and loyalty. From their humble beginnings, puppies quickly grow and develop into our faithful companions. Each one, a testament to the remarkable journey of growth and development that starts the moment they are born. Dogs may not understand the concepts of good and evil, but they can certainly feel upset by their owner's anger. As we delve into the emotional realm of dogs, it's important to note that their emotional intelligence is quite remarkable. Dogs possess the ability to sense human emotions, they react to our moods, and they respond to our changes in demeanor. When we are upset or angry, they sense it. When we're happy and content, they feel it too. Dogs are like emotional mirrors, reflecting our feelings back to us. However, it's worth noting that dogs don't feel guilt in the same way humans do. That guilty look your dog gives you when they've done something wrong, it's more likely an expression of fear or appeasement in response to your anger or disappointment. They understand that something has upset you, but they don't necessarily comprehend the reason behind it. Now let's briefly touch on dogs' physical health. A dog's normal body temperature ranges from 37.5 to 39 degrees Celsius. A deviation from this range could indicate a health issue, making it a crucial piece of information for every dog owner to be aware of. Similarly, a dog's heart rate is another vital health indicator. The normal heart rate for dogs varies between 60 to 120 beats per minute, depending on the dog's age, size, and overall health. A significant deviation from this range, much like the body temperature, could signal a potential health problem. In conclusion, while dogs may not have the capacity to understand moral concepts such as good and evil, they are incredibly responsive to their owner's emotions. They feel our happiness, our sadness, our anger, and our love, and they respond accordingly. They may not grasp our moral compass, but their emotional intelligence and their ability to tune into our feelings make them incredibly empathetic creatures. So, while they might not grasp our moral compass, dogs are in tune with our emotions, making them the perfect companions in life. As we continue our exploration of our furry friends, we'd love for you to join us on this journey. By subscribing to our channel, you'll gain access to more fascinating insights and secrets about dogs. Not only that, but by hitting the bell icon, you'll be notified whenever we release a new video. This way you won't miss out on any of the intriguing facts and stories we share about these wonderful creatures. Remember, subscribing is free, and it's a fantastic way to show your support for our content. Plus, it ensures you'll always be in the loop when it comes to understanding and caring for your canine companion. So don't hesitate. Click that subscribe button and the bell icon now. Stay tuned for more amazing dog facts and secrets. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to understanding our four-legged friends.